Wow. B.F.F. family. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about something that sometimes we often don't talk about. As we're pursuing our goals and becoming our own BFF and just doing and being all the things that we desire to be, oftentimes we don't share the backstory. So when you see someone who has accomplished something and you see someone walking in their calling and their destiny, and we get so excited, and sometimes say, oh, I wish I could do this, or I wish I had that. I wish I could be like this person or that person. Not having a clue of what happened behind the scenes that you had known nothing about. Times when they were up at night crying, times when they felt like, am I doing the right thing? And I'm saying this because a lot of this is me. Times when, you're starting over and you're stopping. Times when you're questioning whether you can really do the thing that you believe that you're called to do. There are so many things that happen behind the scenes. I can be transparent. I have many journals and things that I have completed. Have I published them? Have I put them out there in the atmosphere? No. Why? Because of starting and stopping and starting and questioning all the things that cross our mind. Is this going to be something that's going to resonate with somebody? You do the market research. You believe that what you're sharing, excuse me, is lining up with what people are desiring and interested. But still, there are some times when you have that pull. But what I love and what's the difference maker is, even though all of those things are happening in the background, we're still building, we're still becoming, we're still moving, we're still putting out content, we're still sharing things, we're still, writing the manuscript, we're still going through the process of getting it published, all of the things that will make it be what you desire it to be. The other thing that I learned is that sometimes the one thing that can hinder us is during that process and during that journey. There are times when we have to pivot, we have to shift. And sometimes, if we're not careful, our mindset will cause us to think that we're failing, and it's definitely not failing. Sometimes, what we think a thing should look like in the end, it doesn't look like the thing that we thought it would look like, or it doesn't look like the way we thought it would look like in the end. It could be the same thing, it could be the same goal, but it definitely can look and manifest in different ways. And that is something that I am learning to be able to be open to and being able to accept that sometimes that vision, that dream, and it's called a journey for a reason. So as we're navigating the journey, as we're going through the process, just begin to embrace it. Begin to be open to the shifts, the pivots, the ebbs and flows, the ups and downs. All of that is part of the process. But if I can encourage you to do one thing, and that would be to don't quit. Keep an open mindset. Keep a mindset that's going to be pushing you and pulling you to continue to grow and evolve and all of the things that are part of the journey. Your circle. Your circle matters. Who you're spending time with, who is speaking into your ear. You've often heard me say those things you have to gate, your eye gate, your ear gate, what you're saying out of your mouth, what you're listening to. All of those things are so important. And it can determine whether or not we're going to accomplish what we desire to accomplish or whether we just continue to shrink and hide. So I'm sharing all of this because I just want us to not feel like, we're the only one or I'm the only one that's going through this because trust me, I believe that anybody that's really accomplished anything meaningful in their lives, they would share that there's so many things that happen behind the scene. There's so many times that they had to stop and start all over. There were times when they even failed and they had to start all over. So all of that is part of the process, but it's part of also becoming your own BFF, living your life bold, fulfilled, and free. Now just think what would happen, all of those things set inside of you and you did nothing. What would your life look like? How would you feel? So it's better to keep moving and navigating the journey than to stop and do nothing at all. So I just wanted to take a few moments to encourage you and to let you know that you are not alone. Some of those things that you're experiencing, the frustration, the confusion, the overwhelm, all of those things are part of the process and part of the journey. And one other thing that I've learned is when I invite God in and I seek his guidance and his direction, that definitely is the secret sauce. That definitely is the thing that will make the difference in how and what produces in our lives. So I pray that this has encouraged you and give you something to think about and to remember that it's okay to stop. It's okay to pivot. It's okay to shift gears. And then it's okay to pause. It's okay to take time and rest. It's okay to renew you. It's okay to do all of those things that will help you become and be and do the very thing that you believe that you are called to do. So until next time, continue to be your own B.F.F, living your life bold, fulfilled, and free. Take care.